Hello my dear students, welcome to CMI's online classes. In today's class, for the students of Standard 6, we will continue with Chapter 6 of our English Grammar, that is modals. So in this video, we will understand what are modals and what are their functions in sentences. So let's start with the definition of modals. Modals or modal auxiliaries. Modals are also called modal auxiliaries or modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, are a special group of verbs, helping verbs. As I told you in the previous video, modals are another kind of helping verbs. In the previous video, I told you that there are two types of helping verbs. One is primary auxiliaries and another is modals or modal auxiliaries. So in our previous video, I explained you about the functions and uses of primary auxiliaries, and now in this video I am going to explain the functions of modal auxiliaries, that is another kind of helping verbs. Okay, so modal or modal auxiliaries are a special group of verbs, helping verbs, that help main verbs in sentences to express meaningful sense. So modal auxiliaries एक स्पेशल तरीके का हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स है जो मेन वर्ब्स को सेंटेंसेस पे हेल्प करता है मीनिंगफुल सेंस देने में, मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंसेस बनाने में. सो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ मीनिंगफुल सेंस if they help main verbs are the action words. So action words, so what kind of actions are expressed by using these modal auxiliaries, modal verbs? So let us understand. So they have special functions in sentences. Modal auxiliaries का और modal verbs का special functions है sentences पे. To express means बयां करना. तो किस तरीके का कामों को बयां करते हैं? To express ability, inability. Ability means what we can do and inability means what we cannot do. These two actions are expressed with the help of modal auxiliaries when they are used with main verbs. Probability and possibility. What is the probability of action and what is possibility of actions? Probability and possibilities means संभव जो एक्शन संभव है, जो काम संभव है, वो संभवित कामों को बयां करने के लिए भी हम मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज का इस्तेमाल करते हैं मेन वर्ब्स के साथ. सीकिंग एंड ग्रांटिंग परमिशंस लेने में या परमिशंस देने के लिए भी हम मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, यूज करते हैं. रेस्ट्रिक्शंस, सो रेस्ट्रिक्शन मीन्स व्हाट वी कैन नॉट डू, what someone cannot do, that is also expressed with the help of modal auxiliaries. To offer something, if you want to offer something, if you want to help someone, at that time also we use these helping verbs, these modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, making and taking suggestion, whenever we are giving suggestion or whenever we want to take some suggestion also, at that time also we use these modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, so what are the words that are used as modal auxiliary verbs? Let us see here. Some of the modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, have to, dare to, used to, ought to, etc. So these are the words that are used as modal auxiliary verbs, and they are used with main verbs in sentences to express special kind of actions. Those actions I told you, I explained you here. Okay, like ability, inability, probability, possibility, seeking and granting permissions, restrictions, to offer something, making and taking suggestions. So these kinds of actions are expressed by using modal auxiliary verbs. So these are the set of modal auxiliary verbs. So how do we use these modal auxiliary verbs in sentences to express these actions, whatever the actions I told you? So we will see it now. with examples. Okay. So here, if you open your book, you can also see there. Here is a list of some important models with their uses and some examples. So with their functions, uses means functions. So here, यहाँ पर जो दिखाया गया हुआ है, some of the modal auxiliaries are here. In a column, it is separated with the list of modal auxiliaries as well as their functions and examples. So here, can. I told you that can is also a modal auxiliary verbs. Can is used to talk about ability. To talk about ability, to ask for and grant permission to do something in a friendly manner. So जब हम कुछ, if we are able to do something, at that time we can use can. Like I can bat well. So I can read the book. I can sing a song, like this. So whatever we can do, whatever someone can do, like Raman can dance well. Okay, like this. So to ask for and grant permission. So permission देने के लिए या permission लेने के लिए भी हम can का इस्तेमाल करते हैं in a friendly manner. In a friendly manner. Whenever we use can to ask for permission or to grant permission, it express a friendly manner, not a very polite manner, but in a friendly manner. Okay, like can I borrow your color pencils? Yes, you can. Okay, like here, can I borrow your color pencil? Can I see your book? Can I take your pencil? Like this. Understood? To talk about what we are allowed to do. So हम क्या चीज करने के लिए allowed है, permitted है, for that also. Dad says I can borrow his tie for tonight's party. So like Mama said that I can take her umbrella to school, like this. Understood? So cannot. Cannot is opposite of can. Cannot or can't. Can't is the contraction form of cannot, short form of cannot. So if can expresses ability, then opposite of ability is inability. When we cannot do something in that time, in that case we will do can't. I can't bat well. Just opposite of the first sentence. I can't bat well. To deny permission. Opposite of this second function. If we don't want to give permission, at that time also we use can't. Like can I borrow your pencil? No, you can't. Can't. That means we refuse. Okay, to deny permission, to refuse the permission. To talk about what one is not allowed to do. See, here can is used if we are something allowed to do. In just opposite, can't is used to express when we are not allowed to do something. That Dad says I can't borrow his tie for tonight's party. Just opposite of the last example here. Now may, to seek and grant permission. So to seek and grant permission, can also is used to seek and grant permission, but whenever we use may to ask for permission, it expresses a very polite manner. Okay, it expresses a very soft manner. Like in the same sentence also we can write, can I borrow a pencil? In this sense, we can also write this sentence like, may I borrow your color pencils? Okay, so may or can be together used, but can is used to express a friendly manner, but may is used to express a polite manner. नम्र भाव से जब हम कुछ बोलते हैं तो उस समय हम may का यूज करते हैं. ओके, टू टॉक अबाउट समथिंग दैट इज पॉसिबल. अगर कुछ होने की संभव है तो उस समय हम may यूज कर सकते हैं. लाइक इट मे रेन टुडे, तो आज बारिश हो सकती है, संभव है. सो रेहान मे लाइक द पास्ता आई हैव मेड. सो it is possible that he may like the pasta that I have made. Understood? टू एक्सप्रेस विशेज एंड ब्लेसिंग्स। सो जब हम किसी को ब्लेसिंग्स देते हैं, जब हम किसी को विशेष देते हैं, तब हम मे का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। मे योर जर्नी बी अ सेफ वन, मे गॉड हेल्प यू, ओके, लाइक दिस। नाउ may or may not or mayn't. So in the same way, whatever we used for may, just opposite actions are expressed by using may not. To refuse permission, to talk about something that may not be possible. It may not rain today, like, may I come in? No, you may not. So when you refuse permission, may I come in? You are asking for permission. If your permission is denied, if your permission is refused, you will say no, you may not. Understood? Now see, should or should not or shouldn't. We can write shouldn't is the contraction form of should not, short form of should not, shouldn't. So we will understand together. If should is used to ask politely about something that is the right thing to do. अगर कोई चीज करना सही माना जाता है तो उस समय हम should का यूज कर सकते हैं। जैसे you should greet your elders every morning. So जो करने के लिए अच्छी हो, उस समय हम ऐसे चीजों को बयां करने के लिए हम should का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। If we have to ask politely about something that is not the right thing to do, अगर किसी चीज को अच्छी नम्र भाव से बोलना है ना करने के लिए, if you want to ask something not to do in a polite manner, in that case you will use should not. You should not be unkind to anybody. In the same way, if you want to do things right to do, the things that are right to do, here not right to do, but if you express the things that are right to do, you will write should. In the same way, yes, you should be kind to everybody, like you should be kind to everybody. Opposite, you should not be unkind to anybody. Understood? Must is used to express that is absolute need. अगर कोई चीज जरूरी है करने के लिए, at that time we use must. You must see your doctor once or your wound will fester. Understood? You must attend your class today. That means it is compulsory. Some actions that are very compulsory to perform, in that case we will use must. In the same sense, must not is used, or mustn't is used to action which are not so absolute need, not so of absolute need. Okay, जो compulsory नहीं है. Okay, we must not attend our class today. That means something which is not so compulsory. Understood? See, could. Next modal is could. Could can be also used as the past tense of can, but here we will not understand could as the past tense of can, but as a modal auxiliary. Okay, to ask for permission, to express an ability. Okay, so can is also used to ask for permission. Could is also used to ask for permission. Like, could I leave a bit early today? I could help if you out. I could help you out with this. मैं आपको मदद कर सकता हूँ. Whatever the someone is doing, if you want to help that person with someone with something he is doing, in that case we will use could. Understood? So could can be used as well as can also be used. Can I help you? Could I help you? Like this. Understood? Could can also be used ability, but in case of past tense. In that sense, could can be used as the past form of can. Okay, like I can help you. I could help you if you had said me, if you had asked me, like this. Could not, to deny permission, to express inability. So can, I told you, could is also used to express ability. In the can is also used to express ability. Now cannot is used to express inability, that is not able to do something. Okay, in the same way, could not is also cannot is used to express inability. Could not is also used to express inability. Like, you couldn't leave early today, that means deny permission. Okay, could I leave early today? No, you could not leave early today. I need you for some work here, like this. Okay, to express inability, क्या हम करने के असमर्थ हैं, what we are not able to do, that also we can use express with the help of use could not. I couldn't help you out with this. If you are not able to help someone with what someone is doing, in that case you will use could not. Okay, now ought to give a strong suggestion. अगर कोई कंपलसरी और जो काम करने का बहुत आवश्यक हो, strong suggestion, strong advice, in that case you will use ought to. You ought to listen to her when she tries to confide in you about your troubles. That means this is very much compulsory to listen. Understood? Ought to, which is very much compulsory, like must. Must and ought to can be used together to give strong suggestion. Okay. Now oughtn't to. Opposite to ought to, oughtn't to. To express the need to not do something. If something is needed, strongly to express that something is not needed to perform the action, some action is not needed to perform, in that case you will use oughtn't. Okay, you oughtn't to be so late when you have a flight to catch. Okay, you oughtn't disobey your parents, like this. Understood? Now might can also be used as the past form of may. Okay, so here, but here may or may not, may or might can together be used to express a weak possibility. May is also used to express weak possibility, that something may or may not happen. In the same way, might is also used to express weak possibility. Might, okay, weak possibility. I might turn up at the party after all. Okay, it might rain today, like this. Weak possibility, जो होने का संभव बहुत कम हो. Understood? Now mightn't, to talk about something that may not happen in a weak manner, जो होने का संभव बहुत कम हो और ना हो. जो होने का संभव ना हो उस समय हम mightn't यूज करके एक्सप्रेस करते हैं. Surabhi might not come for the picnic. Okay, she mightn't go for the party with us, like this. Understood? I hope you have understood the use of all these modals that I have explained here. So with the help of this explanation, now you have to do exercise A. So now here main verbs are given here. Now you have to use these main verbs with the helping verbs given here. Okay, so many modal auxiliaries are given here. Helping verbs, modal auxiliaries are given here. Now you have to use these modal auxiliaries after reading the sentences. Okay, understood? So I hope you are able to do your exercises now. This much for today's class. Thank you so much for attending the class for today. Thank you, students.